lap. We're very pleased with that.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Doyle, Hamilton and Carlos Sainz. With qualifying... A warm welcome to you all at home for today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama, and where a fourth-row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as pole position, with Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez finishing third from there in 2017 and 2018 respectively. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Doyle lines up on pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Russell, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Valtteri Bottas and Joe, Magnussen, Vettel, Mick Schumacher and Lance Stroll, Albon and Nicholas Latifi. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Doyle. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long-term remains to be seen.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGUH. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating. Position, front of the pack. That's Hamilton behind. Our gap behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
another Azerbaijan Grand Prix. A fascinating race and a well-deserved victory. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Definitely Guan Yu Zhou, isn't it? No matter what the rest of the field threw at him, he didn't put a foot wrong. Superb drive from him.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action